We're going to do a quick video. My daughter hates when I do firewood videos, but I cleaned up the sides of roads that I plow this week. So you're getting paid to take this wood down, but I got to say this because I watch a lot of other YouTube guys that just like, oh, that ain't firewood. You know, it'll be 4 inches, 5 inches round. They'll just chip it or burn it with the brush pile. And it aggravates me. You know, I don't know if people in America kind of forget where they came from, but like I've seen tough times in my life, so it's like I have a hard time throwing something I call firewood into a brush pile or the chipper. And I actually own my own chipper now I can chip anything 6 inches or smaller pretty much. Like you will see in my videos once in a while, I'll get tired at the end of the day. I'll take the birches around me and 2 or 3 areas that I plow. They'll grow 40 feet tall but be 3 or 4 inches round. Sometimes I'll cut that down and just let it go through the chipper. But most of the time I'll take 20 or 30 feet of that and try to save it for firewood. I actually have people that like having just white birch for their fireplaces and stuff, but maybe that ain't the case with everybody. But I just want to do a quick video, even though my daughter hates the firewood videos, but I want to show you what, like, I got paid to clean up the sides of the roads. This is all stuff that would have been down in my windshield the first time we had heavy wet snow. There's a couple big pieces mixed in from another job I did this week, but like all this small birch, there's maple, there's gray birch, there was an oak that was cracked that I cut up. You can see that was busted up pretty good from when it bent. These other big chunks that are in there from a job I did this week. But what I'm saying, a lot of people would just chip that. I don't understand it. I mean, you know, you got guys on YouTube, oh, my time's worth more than that. I just want to show this. I've been up here this morning. So basically, I brought that home in 20-foot lengths and just chopped it up on my upper lot. When I get bored, I'll go up and grab a bucket. A lot of times, too, I'm on a job. I'll do 1 or 2 birch trees, and I'll cut them up, throw them back in my truck. I'll come home and just throw them here. But like this morning, my wife had something to do with one of my daughters, so I'm like, I'll go up. But in 45 minutes time, I've done that, plus I've actually done a couple buckets and brought them over to the pile. But like, I've probably in an hour split up a quarter of that into a quarter wood, basically. So in New Hampshire right now, even green, that's worth all of $275. If I let it dry till next year, it's $365 a cord. I don't know what people think their time's worth anymore, but like if I can go make that kind of money for putting an hour and a half, 2 hours effort, I would do it if I think there's a lot of people right now that would do it if they could put 10 hours, you know. But I just want to do a quick video. I don't know if it's just me seeing it on. I watch a lot of YouTube because I'm trying to get my channel going and I'm trying to learn different ways of what people do. But like, there's so many guys on there that like you watch them burn their brush piles and it's like there's 4 cords of wood in it. And I don't get it. And then a case like this, a lot of people might see this video and say, oh, I would never, you know, take the time splitting that up. I think a lot of what some guys do on YouTube, they're splitting up stuff that probably should have went to a mill, not a log splitter. But I just want to do it, like I said, it's going to be a quick video this morning. But this small stuff, what I do is this is about as big as I want that pile. Once I get that split up, I'll go up on the top and cut some more and bring it down. But just doing road work, I probably got 5 or 6 afternoons. When I got done early, I went and did it before the plow season started. I ended up with probably 4.5 to 5 cords of wood just off the side of the road. A lot of that you'll see too is just stuff that got cut down by someone else probably last winter to get it out of their way on their way. Because I do this part of New Hampshire, there's a lot of guys, you know, redneck guys like me up here that will have, if they can't get home, they don't expect someone else to do it. A lot of people up here will cut a tree down, just push it to the edge. But I cleaned all that up too because I want the ditch lines clean. But I want to do this quick video, see if I'm the only one that sees that in videos and you just kind of scratch your head. I also think the white birch, it's good to mix it in with this other wood. Like I said, I have a handful of people that want straight birch, but a lot of people get ugly when you put a lot of birch in the firewood. But this wood here, that's why I stopped taking it in the bucket. I'm just going to pile it. I'm going to put this on skid, 1/3 cord skids, and I don't mind throwing like 1/3 of a cord on a load that I'm selling someone a quarter wood. That way I don't have to worry about them ending up with too much birch. Because I will admit there's a lot of birch in there, but I don't have a problem with it. There are a handful of people that do, but again, I just want to do this video. I also ended up with that oak. I split the outsides off. I end up with my barkless oak, and I just throw it to the side. So I'll put that on. Same thing. I do that with third cord skids. I believe that's what I'm going to start selling for camp firewood in the summer. I'm going to do some pine and the pine slabs I get off my sawmill. Then I'm going to do another stand with this in it for a little bit more, probably $2 or $3 more a bundle. But I'm going to try to. I think that's the best way to get the bulk of the money, the most money out of it. I'm just asking that question. If anybody else sees in the video and says, "Wow, I'd use that for firewood," and you just watch them burn it up in a brush pile or run it through a chipper. I can understand too, like the tree guys sometimes don't have, they won't deal with it. I understand tree guys that are on there, or a tree guy, local tree guy that just chips this stuff up. They don't have time to deal with it. They're making big bucks. They want to get to their next big dollar thing. But like small guys like me, I could win mega bucks tomorrow, and I won't waste. I guess people forget where they came from in this country right now. The United States is kind of a mixed up batch. It's the only way to say it, I guess. But I came from a large family. Maybe that's why I have my work ethics that I do. I also don't mind, like, this isn't even work to me. I come up and do this for an hour or two this morning. My wife was off doing something else. I am trying to, as I get older, not work my weekends away, but I'm never going to be that guy that sits around. And I love this time of year. I like coming up when it's cool in the morning. But I thought I'd do this video. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. This is just part of what I do. I always say that, but I just been watching a lot. The firewood videos are getting real popular again because it's winter's on its way. But last night I watched 3 different guys burn a brush pile that you probably could have got 4 to 6 cords of wood out of. And it was basically just to get it out of their way. And some of these guys are firewood guys. They just only want to deal with that prime stuff. Oh, my time's worth more than that. I just don't get it. But again, thanks for watching.